guys, this is Kenneth Wong. Now, many people are confused, even frustrated, on how to use Bazi to improve their lives or overcome obstacles when life throws them with challenges. And this is despite learning Bazi for many, many years. So, what's missing, right? What's the secret sauce? Well, the simple answer is you. Now, every one of us has a special element called the human free will. Now, this is a very powerful element because this is the only element that we can depend on in times of crisis and desperation. Now, 2 months ago, I was approached by a friend with a career crisis. Now, this crisis, if it wasn't resolved, it would have affected her family, her daughter's education, and the family would have broken up with a lot of financial burdens as well. So it was a financial relationship as well as a mental health issue because she was absolutely going crazy with the stress when she lost her job. So when she approached me, it wasn't for a usual consult and it wasn't for the usual coaching session. In fact, it was a very unique thing that she requested, and that was a personalized boot camp program that drives the person at high intensity until the desired outcome is achieved and done in the shortest time possible. And she requested that because detrimental situations were around the corner, and these were the situations that she was trying to avoid in order to not let's just say her world collapses. Alright, so what you're about to watch next is the testimonial of this person on her experience going through this customized Bazi execution boot camp. But more importantly, it's together with the power of the human free will to punch through the adversity that she was facing.
Dear Joey Yap Consulting Group. Once again, JY Kenneth Wong came to the rescue. This may sound a bit cliché, but it's exactly how my current obstacle and situation was uncovered and resolved by JY Kenneth Wong. Where do I start? I know JY Kenneth Wong for close to 3 years now. The first time we met was in 2018, right after he shared at a JY Bazi event on stage in MBS, Singapore. Kenneth shared about his life, about his career, helping out his family business and overcoming a complex legal dispute in his family business which led him to learn Bazi. Kenneth gained knowledge practicing Bazi from his own life experiences, which makes it more real to me. At that time, I didn't know that I myself was going to have my own taste of legal issues. When I approached Kenneth to chat with him after his sharing on stage was to ask on how to improve my husband's business and life. Anyway, I flew back from the JY Bazi event which was held in Singapore, and a legal issue was waiting right at my doorstep. Never in my life was I prepared or expecting something like this to happen to me, and it was a nasty legal dispute with my then employer. Fast forward, I left my previous company and Kenneth helped me to resolve the legal issues amicably without having to compensate my employer anything. 2 years later, I decided to take on a role to work in Singapore. During the end of 2019, I moved from Malaysia to work in Singapore, bringing along my daughter who is 6 years old. Fresh off the boat, I worked for a good several months when COVID-19 hit, and that was the start of my employment uncertainties. I didn't expect that I was going to lose my job, but I did. I was devastated and didn't know what to do. My main concern was my school-going child. She was going to start primary 1 in 2020, and all I ever wanted was for her to start schooling here in Singapore. I didn't know what to do, and when I was in distress, a phone call came, and it's Kenneth. What a small world. He asked whether I was keen to attend JY Feng Shui Astrology 2021 talk. I said yes, and I also told him I am in trouble, not having an income, and am torn whether to pack my bag and leave Singapore. He looked at my Bazi and immediately told me that I will get a job in April. I was like, April? I don't have till April, that's like 3 months of no pay. Kenneth, being a very pragmatic guy, and who doesn't mince his words, asked what I really wanted in my life journey. I just told him I want to stay in Singapore at whatever costs. Hence, with that decision, he told me I have to level up, as there is no way I was going to get a job as I was just not doing enough. This is the plus point that Kenneth brings to the table, his business acumen and strategies. He told me to keep a diary of things that I do on a daily basis and to report to him daily on how many jobs I applied for and how many interviews I did. After the first week, he said to up the game to send out 10 resumes a day irrespective of the fact that it was remote or mismatch of job scope. To him, I just have to hit these numbers. After doing this for the first week, second week and third week, I'm beginning to realize that he was trying to program my mind to battle mode, to win this war, with the goal of securing a job. To be honest, I lost a bit of confidence when I didn't hear back after applying for roles after roles, but I couldn't stop or even pause to feel defeated because I had to report to Kenneth at the end of every day. After doing this for 2 months, finally, I started to see results. Things were starting to unfold by itself. Jobs that were remote to me, that I would never have considered before, are opening up to me. It was a tiring game, an extremely difficult fight, but I am grateful that Kenneth was there, shouting, by the sidelines, to keep me moving and going. By doing that, I didn't dare to fail. On the second week of March, I managed to secure a contract role, the letter of offer came and I signed on the dotted line. The feeling was superb. Yes, I am employed again. And guess what? The organization insisted that I start work in April 2021. Just as what Kenneth has predicted from the very beginning, based on my Bazi chart. Super impressive and amazing, almost to the extent that I am getting goosebumps writing this, to pen down my enormous gratitude to my life coach and Bazi expert, Kenneth Wong. You can now explore a career as a career strategist and mentor. Thank you, JL. Malaysia.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the story, and I'm glad my friend is out of trouble. But you see guys, the point I want to make here is that reading the chart is one thing, but once you have the free will of making a commitment and a plan and executing it using Bazi, that is when you have Bazi knowledge. And the more you do it, the more confident you are at Bazi. So in next time when you want to pursue higher things, when you want to make more money, when you want better relationships, when you want higher goals, or when obstacles come your way, you are more than confident to overcome it and get the ultimate desired outcome, which is happiness. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.